Did you know that there are trees out there that can grow multiple types of fruit on a single trunk? Imagine one branch bursting with peaches, another with plums, and yet another with nectarines, all in the same tree. It might sound like magic, but it's actually a simple trick called grafting, and it's something you can totally do at home. Hey everyone, welcome back to Don't Do This Guide. If you're curious how orchard growers create these fruit salad trees, then stick around, because we're about to unveil all the secrets. We'll walk you through the whole process step by step. Before we jump in, make sure you hit that subscribe button and like this video if you find any value in it. Your support helps this channel grow and motivates us to create more. Let's get started. Before we grab our knives and start hacking away at our fruit trees, let's talk about what grafting actually is. Basically, it's like performing surgery on your plants, but instead of replacing a kidney, we're combining two different plants into one. You're taking a cutting from one plant, called the scion, and attaching it to another plant, called the rootstock, which has a healthy root system. Why go through all that trouble? Grafting lets you grow multiple varieties of fruit on a single tree. Imagine having a tree that produces both Granny Smith and Honeycrisp apples. Talk about maximizing your orchard space. Grafting can also improve the overall health and disease resistance of your plants. Plus, grafting can help speed up the fruiting process, letting you enjoy those delicious fruits much sooner. Now that you're convinced grafting is the coolest thing, let's gather our tools. First up, the star of the show, the grafting knife. A grafting knife is super sharp and designed to make those precise cuts crucial for successful grafting. Next, you'll need some grafting tape. Grafting tape is specially designed to hold the scion and rootstock together nice and snug while they heal and fuse. Now let's talk rootstock. This is the foundation of your grafted plant, so it's important to choose a healthy specimen. You can buy rootstock from nurseries or online, or you can even try digging up some suckers from your existing trees. You'll also need some rubbing alcohol or a bleach solution for sterilizing your tools. Hygiene is key. And last but not least, grab yourself a pair of gardening gloves. Trust me, grafting can get a little messy, and we want to protect those hands from thorns, sap, and any other hazards lurking in the garden. These essential items will make your grafting adventures much smoother. Before we get our hands dirty, let's talk about some important precautions to ensure our grafting operation is a success. Timing is everything. You want to graft when your plants are in their active growing phase, typically early spring. Sanitation is key. Sterilize your tools with rubbing alcohol or a bleach solution before each cut to prevent the spread of diseases. When making those all-important cuts, precision is key. Make sure the cuts on your scion and rootstock match up as closely as possible. Handle your plants with care, especially when joining the scion and rootstock. You want to avoid damaging the delicate tissues. After you've secured your graft with tape, protect it from the elements. Direct sunlight, strong winds, and heavy rain can all wreak havoc on your newly grafted plant. Consider covering it with a plastic bag or providing some shade until the graft has healed. We're aiming for a seamless fusion, not a Frankenstein plant. This will maximize the contact area and increase the chances of successful grafting. We're basically creating an open wound on our plants, so it's crucial to sterilize our tools. Alright, it's time to get down to business and perform some plant surgery. Select a healthy rootstock and scion of similar diameter. Make a sloping cut on both, ensuring clean cuts. Align the cuts, ensuring cambium contact. Wrap the graft union tightly with tape. Give your plant a gentle pat and admire your work. With care, you'll soon enjoy the fruits of your labor. Congratulations, you've successfully grafted your plants. But the journey doesn't end there. Proper aftercare is crucial. Water, water, water. Keep the soil moist but not waterlogged. Provide support to prevent breakage. Look for new growth from the scion. Remove any growth from the rootstock. Protect from extreme temperatures. Be patient. Grafting takes time. Grafting can be a rewarding experience, but it's not always smooth sailing. Even seasoned gardeners make mistakes from time to time. Mistake number 1, using dull tools. Dull tools can crush and damage plant tissues, making it harder for the graft to heal properly. Keep those blades sharp. Mistake number 2, poor timing. Grafting at the wrong time of year can significantly reduce your success rate. Remember, spring is usually the sweet spot for most grafting projects. Mistake number 3, not matching the cambium layers. If the cambium layers of the scion and rootstock aren't in contact, the graft won't take. Take your time and align those layers carefully. Mistake number 4, improper aftercare. Grafting doesn't stop once the tape is on. Neglecting to water, provide support, or protect the graft from the elements can sabotage your hard work. Mistake number 5, giving up too soon. Grafting can be a waiting game, and it's easy to get discouraged if you don't see results immediately. Be patient, continue to provide proper care, and your perseverance might just pay off. So you've mastered the basics of grafting, and now you're ready to take your skills to the next level? Let me introduce you to the mind-blowing world of multi-grafting, where one tree can become a veritable fruit salad explosion. So how does it work? Basically, you're just repeating the grafting process multiple times on the same rootstock, using different scions from your desired varieties. It's like creating your own custom-designed fruit cocktail tree. Now, multi-grafting does require a bit more patience and precision, but the results are oh so worth it. Just imagine the bragging rights. Oh, this fruit salad? Yeah, I grew all these different fruits on the same tree. No big deal. Here's a pro tip for multi-grafting success. Choose varieties that have similar growth habits and ripening times. This will help prevent one variety from outcompeting the others and ensure a more balanced and harmonious fruit salad tree. So, you're feeling inspired to try grafting, but not sure where to start? Don't worry, we've all been there. Some plants are more beginner-friendly than others. Apple and pear trees are great for beginners. They're forgiving and have a high success rate. Stone fruits like peaches, plums, and cherries are also good. Citrus trees are another great option. They're easy to graft and versatile. Choose compatible varieties for grafting. Practice makes perfect. Experiment and have fun. So, you followed all the steps, showered your grafted plant with love and care, but something's not quite right? Don't worry, we've all been there. Grafting isn't always a walk in the park, and sometimes things don't go according to plan. Problem number 1, the graft didn't take. This is probably the most common grafting problem, and it can be caused by a number of factors, such as poor cambium contact, infection, or environmental stress. If your graft fails, don't despair. Simply try again, making sure to address any potential issues that might have contributed to the failure. Problem number 2, the graft is growing, but it's weak and spindly. This could be a sign that the graft union isn't strong enough, or that the plant isn't getting enough nutrients. Make sure the graft union is well supported and fertilize regularly to promote healthy growth. Problem number 3, the graft is producing fruit, but it's small and deformed. This could indicate that the rootstock and scion aren't perfectly compatible or that the plant is stressed. Try grafting again with a different rootstock or scion, and make sure to provide optimal growing conditions. Problem number 4, the graft is infected with disease. This can happen if you didn't properly sterilize your tools or if the plant was already infected before grafting. If you notice any signs of disease, such as discoloration, wilting, or cankers, remove the affected plant parts immediately and treat with an appropriate fungicide or bactericide. And if all else fails, don't hesitate to reach out to your local nursery or agricultural extension office for expert advice. Well, there you have it, folks. The ins and outs of grafting, from the basic techniques to troubleshooting common problems. If you found this video helpful, please smash that like button and subscribe to Don't Do This Guide. We're here to show you the wrong way so you can get it right. And trust me, there's plenty more fascinating plant science, gardening hacks, and everyday tips in store. By subscribing, you won't miss out on any future episodes covering seed starting, hydroponics, composting, and a whole bunch of other topics that'll keep your thumbs green. Also, feel free to share your grafting stories or questions down in the comments.